Hello there, Scorpio. Let's take a look at your new moon energy. This is going to be your new moon reading for the new moon, October 25th. But if you're watching this, if this comes upon you and you clicked on it and you are here at another time, just remember, time is a man-made construct, and, you know, everything happens. Everything that has happened and will happen has already happened, and it's happening right now. That's a whole nother video. All right, we're going to look at your new moon energy. If you're new to the channel, my name is Melissa. I will be your manifested muse, here to spark some type of inspiration within you that will help you on your journey. And we're going to look at your new moon energy. So I'm going to look at what energy is around you at this time so that we can set some intentions. So I have some suggestions for intentions if you partake or participate in new moon activities or rituals. So, and if you're not, it's a good time to start. All right, so I will suggest some things based on this reading at the end for potential intentions. For intention setting for this cycle, I like to do new moon and full moon readings because I just don't agree with the way the calendar works. So I like to do it myself. All right. I also do witchy unboxing videos and Metaphysical Monday videos. Not every Monday, but some Mondays. And the next one will be how to build an altar for self. All right. What is the new moon energy surrounding Scorpios at this time? Ooh. We got a lot of swords here. Okay, so we have the 8 of Pentacles, 4 of Swords, 2 of Swords, 9 of Swords, the World card, and the 7 of Wands. All right, so I will show you. Whoa, hello. We are, like, those two next to each other are driving me nuts. It makes sense with the, okay, I'm just going to hold up all 3 of these. So this is how I'm seeing it, all right? Working hard, not working, indecisive. I feel like there's like a pull to go in 2 different directions for you. And you're just like, I don't know what to do here. I feel bound and stuck and anxious and like I want to break free, right? But then we have this World card that's like, this is a cycle. This is something that is repeating within you. Okay, and then we have this 7 of Wands or rods in this deck. That is like saying that maybe you're being defensive about it because you don't know how, like, it's, I really get defensive energy from this card. I know a lot of other readers don't. Standing your ground, having to defend yourself, but we have all of this air energy with all of these swords. So I feel like there's a lot of kind of like the conflict is up here, right? Like your heart is fine. Like, as a water sign, you can sometimes be heart focused. That's just like the emotional part of being a Scorpio. But I feel like your mind is trying to kind of like control things here. Like I feel like you're working, you're putting in some work, but your mind is telling you you're working too hard. You need to rest. You need to slow down. You need to stop. You're binding yourself up. Okay. But like, it's just a cycle that you repeat and you defend this cycle. Like yeah, that's just who I am. I'm a Scorpio. So like, that's just who I am. Just deal with it. But I feel like this is not the vibe. This doesn't pass the check. Like this is going to cause more harm than good is just like kind of how I want to put it. Like, I feel like you are conflicted and you're trying to say, no, I'm fine. I'm fine. Everything's fine. I'm not conflicted. I know what I'm doing, but inside you're like, what the fuck am I doing? Sorry. If you are new, I used to call this channel Uncensored Intuition because they slip, and I just wanted it to be a warning to people, but I realized that having uncensored in my title was probably putting me on the wrong side of YouTube. So I changed it. All right. Anyways, so intentions though, make a decision. Like, make up your mind. Make up your mind. What is it that you're doing? Like, you're doing it to yourself. I just totally messed up my whole table. You're doing it to yourself. Like, these hands are free. You're the one holding the swords. So why don't you put down your swords and take off the blindfold and make a decision already? Also, crossing over your heart here, and like I was saying before, like, there is an emotional side to you as a water sign, but like, and look at all this water behind. Look at all this water behind. It's like you're blocking off the emotion, which can make you a little stingy, Scorpios. So you're gonna sting yourself. That's what you're stinging yourself. You're stinging yourself here, by not just being decisive, which is, the feeling I'm getting is not normal for you. So, I feel like continuing this cycle is bad. That, like, I'm not, like, you need to break the cycle, okay? We have a lot of sharp objects surrounding this world card that has, it's a circle, it's a cycle, it's repeating. The world is on a loop. Time is on a loop. Was it this video that I started off talking about how time isn't real? Okay, never mind. We're gonna get off that subject. But I mean, the world is also a culmination. It's a finality to it. So you want to break the cycle. Something about the loop, or it will repeat. Break the loop, or the cycle will repeat. Something like that. I'm pretty sure it's a TikTok sound, but that's what just came into my head. So I'm gonna put it out my mouth for you. But it's also the end of something. Like, it's the world. It's done. You're done, and then you start the cycle over. So what I'm getting is not to keep repeating this cycle. That you need to, like this one. Right, he's got the mask over, protecting himself, like protecting his head, protecting his crown, protecting his communication bits, his mouth, his throat, and his head, protecting those from the communication that is those swords, okay? And then we have a cross over the heart, protecting the heart, covered eyes, you don't want to see it. So I feel like you may be putting too much pressure on protecting yourself as well. That you're closing yourself off. So there is a distinction between protecting yourself and closing yourself off completely. And I feel like that indecisiveness that I see here is the issue, that you don't want to cut one thing out. You want to relax, but you also want to work really hard, and you're struggling to find that balance maybe. So, you're trying to keep both. And in order to, you're protecting yourself, but that protection is going to become your prison, if that makes sense. So, as for intentions that I see here, I'm getting a lot of break free energy. Freedom would be a key word for intentions for you. Like, maybe you just need to stop doing everything so that you can have a clearer view of what it is you want to focus on. Could be an intention to who did I say that? There's another one where I said very same energy, where you take a step back. You need to take a step back. That might be Cancer. Take a step back, and reassess things. That way, then you can move forward in this cycle. You can start a new cycle of, better energy, right? More passionate energy, more, creative energy, but you don't want to be constantly on guard, ready to fight someone. So, any more intentions want to come through? I mean, if it's necessary, there could be an intention to defend a stance. That could be just from this one card. There could be a group of Scorpios who may need to be defensive. And again, there's a difference between defending yourself and standing your ground and protecting yourself, which could lead to ultimately blocking yourself, right? So is this protective or is this blocking? This is a binding here, okay? So I feel like perhaps in a good intention could be something to help you remove bindings that you've placed on yourself, finding a way or some type of working that will remove, you know, unknown bindings from you. Honestly, cat in boots, and then there's numbers after it. She's from TikTok. She now has a YouTube, and she does like these healings. She gets a lot of flack, so she's not for everyone, but worth checking out. I will try and like tag. I know we can like tag them now. I don't know how many subscribers she has. You may have to have so many in order to be able to be tagged. I don't know. I'm going to try. If not, I will find her name and you can search if you're really drawn to that. But she does do healings, and I feel like she probably has one that is related to removing blockages that you've unknowingly placed on yourself. So I feel like that would be a good intention as well. And again, we're talking about the new moon where we're starting a new cycle anyway. So the actual intention could be to start a cycle that is different from the one that you keep repeating. And you know specifically what that would be for you. So those are the intentions that I have for you for this new moon coming up October 25th. And if you're seeing this at another time and it resonated, then it doesn't matter what the date is. So thank you so much for watching. Always remember that the magic you seek is already in here. Have a blessed day.